Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for Mexico City. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
In that game against the Kings, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Trey Murphy, Chris Paul out there with Jordan Poole, and it's Randolph in at the power forward position. And for Mexico City, Chris Paul out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Thomas. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Now Poole. Pass to Paul. Here's Randolph, defended by Eason. Here's Paul. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Randolph. Second chance shot. With one on the clock. Eason pulls it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so Paul will bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Randolph. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. It's Poole on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Thomas with the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Paul against Paul. Poole for three. Giannis with the rebound. Mexico City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Eason with the jam.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
They set the screen. Paul against Paul. Pass to Randolph. Now Poole. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And after breaking out in his third season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging, Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Poole's got 5 points.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
Eason finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Paul. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. This game against Mexico City here, it's their first meeting of the season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Pass to Matkovic. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Thomas outside. Shoots over Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
New Orleans in the lead. And here's Paul. No points so far. To the paint. Here's Randolph. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Where the screen to the middle. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Thomas putting that pass on time and on target. Love to see it from that scorer.
Here's Paul. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Ware. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Paul. Here's Randolph. To the inside. Now here's Poole. That one goes. Count it. Poole's got 7 points.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Outside Eason. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. The kick out to Paul. Fires the three. Offensive board. Now a timeout called by Mexico City. All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thanks, BA. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel change. They want to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, and championship pedigree this offense.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. He's checked in for Chris Paul. Armstrong, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And here's Mexico City now. 4-point game. Where the screen. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo outside. From the high post. He gets it in there.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Thomas against Paul. The three ball. Mexico City with a rebound. Beal outside. Pass to Thomas from downtown. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Paul for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Eason. He nails it, and we're tied. Easton's got 6 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
For New Orleans, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Randolph. And there's a pick. This one for three. Here's the three. Ball can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Now Paul. No points yet. Inside. Here's Matkovic. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Beal. Down low. Here's Ware. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Paul against Thomas. Back to Paul. Launches it. The rebound by Ware.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Sinks it from distance. And now a 5-point Mexico City lead. And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside Paul. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it. Mexico City with a rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas outside. Over Paul. Thomas misses.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, with right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to some changes for Mexico City. Williams is checked in for Ware. Washington comes in for Eason. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Thomas. Pelicans trail by 6. We've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Chris Paul. Allie, what's the word?
Thanks. I just talked with Mexico City's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's plenty good to go. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the info.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After the basket by Mexico City on the other end.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jones against Washington. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
A shot from the high post. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Mexico City. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Najee Marshall is out there with Washington. Then it's Williams. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Beal in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, over at the forward spots, it's Murphy and Jones. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5, down low. And for Mexico City, they've got Bradley Beal. Washington out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Williams, and it's Schroeder in at point guard. Murray's shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. Williams passes to Schroeder. Pass to Marshall. Outside Schroeder. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, Schroeder had that one drawn up. He wanted the answer from 3.
Murray from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Marshall. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Pass to Jones. Here's Armstrong. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Armstrong's got 6.
I just love the ball.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Mexico City, Eason's checked in for Washington. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Marshall. And it's Paul in for Schroeder. And then for New Orleans, Sadiq Bey comes in for Queen. And it's Jordan Poole in for DeJounte Murray. Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 11. Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bey passes to Armstrong. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds. Mexico City will have it. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
For Mexico City, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. Will it go? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Murphy.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The first free throw is good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Armstrong passes to Randolph. Inside. Armstrong with a bucket. Armstrong's got 8.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Mexico City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Paul. Here's Beal, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Here's Poole. Misses off the right iron. For Mexico City, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Beal. And it's now only a 1-point Pelican lead. Here's Armstrong. Give him 8. Poole outside. Puts up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. And Mexico City leads by 1.
Well, this is a move and an example of why Williams is such a high percentage shooter.
Armstrong passes to Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole finds Jones. Fires from deep. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He has 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Eason. Knocks down the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Ware's checked in for Mexico City. And a change for the Pelicans. Paul, he's checked in for Armstrong. Poole, the pass to Paul. And stolen by Paul. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Poole looking it over. Here's the pick. Launches a three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Count it. Good. And it's a 5-point Mexico City lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Paul. Randolph passes to Poole. To the inside. Picked it. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Jones. Antetokounmpo for 3. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. Inside. Can they get it? The rebound by Ware.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Eason can't get it to go.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Paul for 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Beal outside. Pass to Ware. And here is Antetokounmpo. Defended by Jones. Paul for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 8. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Mexico City making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Armstrong's checked in. To stop the drought. Poole fast and in fuego.
Oh, it's a huge effort by Jordan Poole. He is amped up right now.
Pass to Ware. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shoots over Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
To the left wing. And here's Thomas. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
And here's Mexico City now. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Antetokounmpo inside, guarded by Poole. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Armstrong. Here's Paul. Takes a three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Easton, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Ware. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Mexico City with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Pass to Randolph. To the paint. Armstrong with a bucket. Armstrong's got 10 points in the game.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Antetokounmpo against... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Poole against Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Thomas. Kupo's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 10. Putting on the Jets. Jordan Poole.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Back to Jones from the arc. And Chris Paul clears it away.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Antetokounmpo for three. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Paul against Paul. The kick out to Poole from behind the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's Mexico City in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
To second court, drum line. And thinking about the shot. Oh, give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the New Orleans Pelicans. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, was Kenny.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Pelicans trail by 13. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Jordan Poole out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Randolph in at the four-man position. And it's Matkovic missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Thomas outside. Offline with a three. And New Orleans shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifted. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Paul. Pass to Poole. Fires for three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 9 rebounds now. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Poole outside. Fires the three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Now here's Ware. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Paul against Paul. No good from outside.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. 5th best, the Pelicans.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And here's New Orleans now. 15-point game. Poole outside. Pass to Randolph. Now here's Paul. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 on the shot clock. Poole, the pass to Paul. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thomas outside. For 3. Here's Ware. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, it's no secret Thomas is a shoot-first kind of player. But right there, excellent pass off the pick and roll.
Paul looking over the floor. There's the triple. Mexico City with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the middle. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 20 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball against Paul. There's a screen. Looking to get it going. And the shot's good.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Pass to Ware. Antetokounmpo outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul with it. Outside Eason. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thomas. From deep. Pelicans cleared away. Randolph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Poole for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Easton. That three's off the mark. Here's Poole. He's got 14. Over Paul. Poole shot is off. Mexico City leading by 17. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Now here's Poole. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Easton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Randolph. Got his 2nd basket on the night. For Mexico City, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Torres, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
And they're on the break. Outside Eason. Pass to Ware. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And out of bounds, Mexico City will have it. Armstrong, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 10, DJ Armstrong.
And Mexico City with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. The floater, and Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. Pelicans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Mexico City leading by 22. Some nice passing by Mexico City here. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. That's now 32 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Paul. He's got 7. Here's Randolph. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The 3. Paul, shot is off.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Mexico City?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Williams is checked in for Ware. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Paul. With the drive. Let's go with a 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 10 points in the game.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Randolph passes to Paul. And again, New Orleans no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Thomas misses.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter here. Here's Paul. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. He's got 9.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
Thomas outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Williams with the screen. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
A minute 20 left in the third. Outside Paul. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Thomas, a screen on Paul. Thomas outside. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Randolph. Eason pulls it in. Antetokounmpo outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Armstrong. 10 points for him. Outside Jones. 4-3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Mexico City ahead, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. P.J. Washington out there with Williams. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Marshall in at the 3, small forward. Here's Randolph. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
And he makes a first.
Well, Zach Randolph understands he's in the final stages of his career. He's been a journeyman, and he's got to serve now as a mentor for his younger teammates.
And so he hits both. Now Schroeder. Pass to Williams. Here's Beal. Back to Williams. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Jones. Tries it from 16. Washington grabs the miss. And so Beal will bring it up from Mexico City. Schroeder passes to Beal. And a miss there on the triple. Beal's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Armstrong, covered by Schroeder. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Williams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Well, the Pelicans shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Randolph. Here's Armstrong, covered by Schroeder. Now here's Poole. 5 on the clock. 16 feet out. And again, New Orleans no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Marshall passes to Washington.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Back to line for Mexico City, P.J. Washington. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so Washington nails both of them. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Washington with the ball. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
New Orleans ball.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Armstrong, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Schroeder passes to Williams. To the inside. Here's Beal. The shot misses. Jones with some nice D.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Stay outside. Here's Randolph. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off. And he's now got the double-double.
Okay, Zebo, he doesn't have much of a vertical, but he can still throw it down.
Schroeder finds Williams, and stolen by Jones. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Randolph. They set a pick. Jones from outside gets the 3-ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And yep, it's good.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
Here's Armstrong, covered by Schroeder. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
First free throw is good for New Orleans. Matkovich, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. And it's Paul in for Armstrong. He does not get the second one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Beal from outside. Back to Marshall. Outside Schroeder. From outside the arc. And it's Matkovich with a rebound. Matkovich has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poole from long range. And no good.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Schroeder passes to Williams. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
This is exactly what Dennis Schroeder brings to the offense. He's out there, guys, to make plays for himself and others.
Here's Poole. Sinks that one from the post. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up from Mexico City. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Again, the miss by Poole.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Washington left side. Drops in the 3.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
New Orleans has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Paul. 3-pointer. Mexico City with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Schroeder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
Dennis Schroeder taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And New Orleans making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Outside Schroeder. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Now here's Beal. Outside Schroeder. To the paint. And Washington powers it through.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Randolph. Lets the three fly. Bradley Beal puts it in. Down low. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Beal.
Boy, that's how you execute in the painted area. Love when P.J. Washington is assertive.
And the Pelicans shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Randolph. Looking to end the run, and he lays it in. Randolph's got 11 in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Beal outside. Washington outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Paul. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And here's Beal to the right side. Outside Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington a screen. There's the three. Randolph grabs the miss.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Pass to Makovic. Now here's Paul. Covered by Schroeder. Step back shot. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. And here's Beal. The bank shot, no good. And New Orleans shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Randolph. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Lets it go from deep. Mexico City with a rebound. Pass to Beal. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. The three from Washington. Counted from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Armstrong. Pounded by Beal. Pass to Paul. The three is up. He buries it from 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
So Mexico City wins it. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.